Hi guys, how are you doing? So today I'm going to talk about procrastination. And whenever someone comes to me with a problem of procrastination, what I have found out, it's not that they're lazy. It's not that they're not the people who wants to do things. They have less ambitions. It's never about that. It's actually the other way around. It means that you have so much on your plate that you are navigating so many things at the same time. You just don't feel ready to achieve a certain goal, or you're not able to push yourself to do that thing that you want to do right now. So procrastination is never about uh, being lazy. Okay, and we believe that if I am not doing enough, if I'm not doing this task at this time, that means I'm lazy. We kind of identify ourselves with that label, but it's never about that. It's more deeper than that, right? It's more deeper that right now I'm not able to do the task that I want to do right now. It's because there's something else going on the background that I haven't processed or I haven't navigated. So all of my energy is going in that direction. So for in order to me to do this goal at present, I have to first I have to bring up more energy, right? Because if all my energy is going into something which even I'm not conscious about, then how do you think you're able to do a task which is at the present? So every time you're procrastinating, ask yourself, what is that you're avoiding right now? What problems that are running in your life that's like, it has been a pattern of that keeps coming back in your life and you haven't resolved it yet? What is happening in your personal life? Are your relationships, are there conflict in your relationships? In personal relationship, in friendship, in family, is something going on there that is taking up all your energy and bandwidth, and therefore you are not able to progress in your life forward. How will you progress in your life forward if you can only progress if you have that energy within you, right? And where does that energy, where will you get that extra energy if all your energy is getting dispersed in so many directions? I had a coach who came to me, and when we talked about her issue of procrastination, we got into so many areas where she is spreading her wings into being a mother, taking care of in-laws, taking care of other people, and amidst all of it, thinking like she did not even have the bandwidth to think about what she wants to do for herself, what she wants to do in her career. And now she has this lot of guilt ki I am just lazy, I'm not doing enough. But in reality, she has been taking care of so many things at the same time that at this moment she doesn't feel her body is not able to do what she wants to do. So her entire system is in a shutdown. And that's what happens in when you're procrastinating. So many things are running in, like, this is your system, right? And so if so many apps are running in the background, what will happen to your system? Your system will run slow, right? That what happens to your laptop. If you have so many tabs and so many applications running in the background and you're trying to work on the application that you want to work on, the system is hanging. Why? Because so much of the energy is going on to the background apps. So that you don't have the energy even to run on this part. And that's what happens in your current life also. Whenever there's a procrastination problem, it's because you haven't worked on the things or you are stuck in some problems in your own personal life that is projecting onto your current goals that you want to achieve for yourself. Second is also you have to see that if you are procrastinating, And you have to check the goals for yourself. What kind of goals do you have for yourself? And if you have set your goals, then ask, is this goal is coming from you, or is this goal coming from someone else? Is this goal yours, or is this goal there because your friend is doing, your relative is doing, someone told you, you saw someone doing it in social media? It's because of the created FOMO you have in you, because everyone else is doing it, so I also must do it. Is it your own personal goal, or is it coming from a forced pressure from outside? Because if it's coming from a forced pressure from outside, there will be very like less internal motivation within your system to even do it. Because it's not coming from you, right? You're doing it because everyone else is doing it. So check in with your goals. The goals you are setting for yourself, is that goal coming from you? Is that goal something that you want to do in your life? You want to do it for yourself? And if not, then drop that goal. सब जो कर रहे हैं वो करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You have to find your own goals. Like find that one small goal for yourself that you want to do just for yourself. Okay. And second is, if you're really clear with the goal, if you know why you want to do that, it's coming from your own internal motivation, then keep going back to the why of why you are starting it, right? Because you have to sit really with the why. Like if you have a fitness goal, which like almost all of us have a fitness goal of us, so then sit with why. Why do I want to get fit? Is it because I want to take care of my body? Is it because I want to be healthy? Or is it because like I want to look like a certain person? Okay. So check in with the why of your goal and try digging into the why as much as you can. Like keep asking why? Because then you will get to the core of your motivation. Why is it that you want that goal for yourself? Okay. So now when you're clear that if you have a goal in hand, it is set by you, you're clear of the why. Suppose you want to, like, you are looking for a job, okay? And you are clear that why you want that job for yourself. Uh, so you're clear about the kind of position you're looking for, you're clear about the kind of environment that you want, the culture that you want. So if you have tracked all of that, okay, so sit with the why. Why is it that why are you looking for a job right now? Okay, is it to enhance your skill set? Is it to enhance your financial goals? Is it to or is it to build your career, right? So sit with your why. When your why is clear, then just, keep tracing yourself to that why of yours. Now, now you have a goal which comes from you. Now, you also know that this is not a forced goal. This is your goal. Okay. So now understand that, okay, that there's a goal and this is what you want to do in your life. Then next thing you do is when you sit to achieve that goal, like suppose you want to, apply for a job. So what is the step that you need to do? Need to first draft your resume, right? So you need to draft a resume for the kind of role that you're looking for. So you drafted your resume. That's the first, step that you can take towards that goal. Okay. So break down that goal into smaller chunks. What first step can I take if my goal is to get a job? So the first step that you can take is build your resume. So take that step. Third is really I want you to sit with the thoughts that comes whenever you start to apply for that job. Now suppose you have build out your resume, you have went to the job portals, you have seen the job applications, and you know the kind of job that you want to apply for yourself. Now there is a job that you really feel like you're completely aligned with it, your skill set are matching, or at least most of the percentage of it are matching, and you really feel that this goal is going to take you in the direction that you want in your career. And then at that moment, sit with yourself and try to understand what thoughts are coming in my mind when I go and apply for that job application. Am I thinking that so many people are already applying in this job? Why will someone select me? Are you thinking that, anyway, I'll be rejected? There is no use applying. So sit with that thoughts that come when you're going to do that activity. Or it can also be that you are dealing with some personal or like personal problem, relationship problem of yours. So when you're coming to sit to achieve this goal, what happens is all those problems starts coming in, because now you are creating space to work on something, and something that you haven't worked for so long will is now coming to surface for you. So everything that is coming in surface for you, maybe try to work on those things first. If something comes up, like you had a difficult conversation with someone, and let's say someone told you something, right, and you did not like it, and you did not confront it, and that conversation is playing in your head right now when you're going to sit and apply for the job. So work on that first. So that's how that's a deeper look into the procrastination, right? So the procrastination is never about just, this physical thing that you have a goal right now and you're not able to sit and do the task in hand. It's more about there is a deeper problem that you haven't worked on, deeper issues that you haven't explored, and that is coming back again and again. And it's coming back because it requires some processing. It requires some safety to process and get solved, so that you can do what you want to do at this moment. Most of the time also, it's that we are avoiding a certain emotion that is coming up. And so what usually happens that you are like looking to go, you have a job at hand, and let's say that you don't like that activity of yours. Okay, so there's a job application that you have to do, and you find the activity very boring for you. You don't like to go and apply, and it feels like a mechanical process to you. What happens at that moment? What happens at that moment? You will either go on to scroll, you will watch on social media, you'll feel like, okay, let's do it, let's just scroll for a while. And then at the whole day passes. End of the day, you are not done with anything. Now there's a lot of guilt coming up. Oh my God. The entire day passed and you did not do anything productive, right? But there was an emotion that you did not acknowledge. There is a lot going on already in your life that you haven't processed. And that is why you're procrastinating. So I just want to paraphrase all of it together, that first of all, if you have a goal, you don't have a goal for yourself, set one goal. Set one goal that you want for yourself. Get into the why of that goal. Okay. Is it coming from you? If it's coming from you, you have the valid intention, your why is very solid for that. Then go and sit and see what is surfacing when you're trying to do that task for yourself, because almost those thoughts and emotion are the blocks that are coming in, and they're not letting you go into that direction of achieving that goal. So sit, break that goal, sit with yourself, maybe journal out all that fears, all that thought that comes up when you're coming to sit and achieve that goal. So write it down. Write it down on a paper or journal about it or speak to someone about it or take help, take support. When it comes to taking support, there we always have this thinking that maybe we can do it all of our own, or the ego pops in and it says, why do you need to do take help? You can just do it of your own, and you can watch some videos and you get information, and then you're able to do it all of your own. But that's the ego. Almost everyone who looks to you that they have figured it out, or they're really doing good in your life, in their life, they all of them actually take help, all of them actually take support. So create space in your life where you can take support. If there is some you know problems that is currently troubling you and it's coming in the way, because every goal that you want to achieve, you're not able to achieve because there is an emotional block or a thought block or something that you haven't resolved, sat with yourself enough, reflected enough, introspected enough. And that is why that keeps running in loop. And all your energy, which can be used to do something productive of your own, is instead going on resolving all of these background apps, background memories, background thoughts. So if you work on resolving all of this background thoughts, when you resolve all these background emotions, memories, you create space in your life. You create more energy for yourself. And when you're more energetic, when you're feeling good, when you have this space and expansion that you're feeling in the current moment, you're more equipped to do the goals and set the goals and do the goals and navigate the process of achieving that goals. Okay. So start sitting with yourself. What comes in the way of achieving the goals that you want for yourself? Okay. And if you're not able to do it yourself, then take help of someone who can help you dissect those thoughts for you, all those emotional blocks for you that are coming in when you are trying to achieve that goals. Take accountability from someone and make it easier for yourself. Okay. So currently, I would also like you to know that I have two programs running on. I have one group program that is starting July 1, and it's an advanced healing group program where we meet every week once, and we do some advanced level of healing and we do some mindset coaching together. So that's starting in July. And the second program is my one-on-one container where I take you through a journey and I help you reach your goals from point A to point B and set some really smart goals for yourself, and then hold you accountable throughout that journey to achieve that goal for you. Work on the emotion, work on the thought that are coming in your way that is not letting you achieve that goals. Okay. So if you want my help, then you can also book out a call with me. The link is in my profile. You can go to that top mint link and book a call with me yourself. And then we can start the work. I hope this video was helpful for you and you found some value in it. Okay. Bye.